Today I'm in the wood yard cleaning off the concrete slab here. I've got some pruners and a little saw for cutting down into the cracks because I don't want to run my chainsaw between the cracks of the concrete. And I'm going to sweep up this stuff and we're going to trim off all the little bitty branches and little growths that I didn't get before. So I got all kinds of little pruning to do, and we're going to get this all cleaned up. And then I'm going to start building bins today. There it is. I think I got it about as clean as I'm going to get it. I cut off all the sticks and roots and little saplings and stuff. This area here I got nice and clean. You can see it's broke up. Obviously wherever there's cracks is where stuff grows, but I got most of this cleaned up pretty good. And you can see here, they got the grooves here, so this is where the cows would have came out. I'm assuming somewhere right here, and then they go downhill here. But this is a low spot, and it's a foot lower here than it is here. So I don't think I can do much to it. I mean, there's concrete underneath it, and I just shoved some dirt in here, but I think I'll put some gravel here eventually. And then these are bigger slabs broke up coming out this way, all the way to the end here, and then it doesn't go in there at all. It ends right here. I thought we have concrete in there, but not. But it does go up to where that old water tank is there. So underneath here, eventually I'll dig this out someday, but not right now. So I'll move all these bladders out of here, and eventually we'll have concrete all the way to this corner right here. Right here's the corner, and then it runs this way and then across right where I got my big bucket. So this has all got to be cleaned off someday, but not today. So that's 150 feet from here to there, and then 20 feet wide down to where you see the tractor. So that's all going to be bins. And when I was cleaning this away, I talked to the landowner, and he told me, hey, all that dirt, where are you going to put it? I said, well, where do you want it? And they said, oh, we got the perfect place. It's mainly sod, so I tried to break it up best I could, driving over it and then running the bucket and grinding the tires. But this is a low spot right here, and it was very mucky here. And because all the water comes off this shed, comes down here, and it kind of pools right here because there's a rise right here, and there's a rise over there. So this is like a low spot. So I filled it in best I could for now. Eventually I'll put some more dirt in here. Maybe we'll put some gravel in here someday. So I told the landowner it's not draining because this is basically blocking all this filled in. So I took the tractor and I dug around here. You can see the water coming up already running. And I dug up over to where they got a drain. You can see here, this is what it looked like before. Pretty much this whole way was mucky like this. I mean, real soft. And so I kind of dug this out, got down to where there's some concrete chunks here, and right there's the drain that goes across the other side and then down that way of the property. And so what I'm eventually going to do is I'll probably take a couple buckets of gravel and put it right here, just right in this little entrance here. And that will be good for driving over. And then I'll leave that open and that can all drain. So basically when you come with the tractor, if they have a tractor too, you can just hug this corner tight. Probably not drive into there because that's where it's going to be a little bit wet. Right there, it's a steel culvert that goes from one side over to the other to drain out. And it just got all plugged up. I mean, it was half full of dirt. So I dug that out, dug this out here, scraped this away a little bit. So now we get water, rain, this can drain out, and then we'll eventually either put some more dirt here or some gravel, some big chunks in here, so that this doesn't get tore up. And I won't be coming through here very much at all, but this is where they wanted the dirt, so it's going to work out fine for me and them too eventually. So way better than what it was, because it was pudding here, because you can see how much water. Just I scraped that away like 5 minutes ago, and it's already has water. So there, we got that done. So my concrete bin system, the storage where I'm going to put everything, is done. And now I'm going to build some bins, because it's a beautiful day. It's bin time. 92 degrees. The fun is done. Now we build. Alright, so I got pallets kind of laid out here. I'm going to go 4 wide and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long. So 4 by 5, and that should work out pretty good. I don't want to go too wide, and I just stepped it off. I'm going to be able to go 5 bins down to the end of the barn, and I'm going to be leaving about a pallet's width of space between each one of them, so I can walk between airflow and some separation. Some people were saying, oh, I could just do separator dividers. I got all this I can fill up with wood. I want space so it'll breathe good. This is where I'm going to put the wet wood. because it's going to be on concrete. It's going to dry better here. Plus with the barn here that's facing south, this will always get sun, well, when the sun is out, and that is west, so the wind blows through here, as you can see, all the time. The wind is blowing, and I am now going to assemble the corners here. I'll show you how I do it. So I pre-did a whole bunch of this wire, so that is about 6 feet or so, folded in half, so it's a double strand. And basically I'm going to put a set of wires on all 4 corners, top and bottom. And then I will be doing a piece of wire that will run from side to side at a 45. And then every pallet will have a 45 that will run from the pallet on the side down to there. And I found that is the best, instead of going all the way across with wire. So I'll show you what it looks like as we go. And hopefully we can get this one done here before I gotta go. I find going double wire and doing this, I can save these easily and redo them. Having it this size, and I can go to the corners and there we go, that's better. There it is. A bin has been built. I just got a call from Frank Lloyd Wright. He wants me to design his next house because he says that my skills are tremendous when it comes to building and designing. And there it is. It's basically a Taj Mahal. I used about 40 pallets. There's 20 on the ground and maybe 43 or 44. 23, 24 on the sides here. I left this open right here because all I'm going to do is take this pallet and tie it right in here, this little space I had here. So basically I got an opening to get in here so I can come in and show you. And you can see how I did this. So basically on the ground, it's on concrete. I put the good pallets on the bottom. These are the ones that are solid and more oak. And then the ones that are pine and other softwoods are on the sides because they stay dry. Because this is on concrete here, I think they're going to stay fairly dry and they won't rot nearly as fast as the other stuff did when I was on clay soil. So basically we got corner, corner, bottom, bottom, together there. And then I got the 4 corners tied on each one. And then this brace piece on the side here is to keep this from going out, the 45. And I got one here too, just I ran across, I did that on all of them. So they're all tied in. These against the barn here will be just fine. They're not going anywhere. But I had to tie in the bottom ones. So I've got 45s from the bottom to the middle all the way through. And I have these logs in here that you see in there. That's just to push it out because they tend to want to pull it to the inside as I'm building. They want to collapse in because I've got tension on them. So basically all of the pallets are tied together to the bottom and the sides. Oh, I missed one. Oh no, it's tied together. It's right there. But it's double wire, except for just these long ones I put on here. It's double wire on all the 45s. You can see I did the 2 corners there. Over here, I've got one there. I've got one here. Probably should put another one here, but I've got it across the middle. But on the bottom, I should probably put one there, there. So it keeps the bottom from kicking out and it keeps the top from going out. I find this works the best. Now, I used to run wires from side to side. But what I found happens is as you drop wood in from an elevator or dumping it in, those wires can break. And just I ran a single wire and they broke, and I had a couple bins collapse in the past, and we don't want a failure. We want it to stay up. So I built it probably more solid than it needs to be, but it's going to be good. So 4 wide, 5 long, and this should be able to hold at least 10, 12 or more full cords. At least, yeah, probably, because of how wide I got it. And if I go high, probably 12 full cords I would get in here. 10 for sure, probably more like 12. That's what it's going to be. So I got one built. That took me about, I don't know, hour and a half, something like that, to build this whole thing. And if you're going to stack wood, on pallets with end pieces, with braces. You build that and then stack the wood. It would take about an hour and a half to do one cord. This will hold 12, and I can reuse this over and over. I can use this at least 3 times, I found. That's about what you can get out of it before you got to clean it out. So that is, it's a thing of beauty. So you guys are probably going to want me to sign this. You're probably going to want me to take pictures, send them to you. I'm going to walk around the outside here if I can squeeze through here. So again, I've got the corners are all tied to the bottom and to each other. So they're tied together there on the bottom, and then here, and then there. So on the bottom and the tops, they're all tied together all the way around. So there it is. And like I said, I stepped this off. I've got enough. I can do 5 bins here with about a pallet's width in between. And I'm going to do that so that I can get in between here if I have to for any reason. Plus I want the space for airflow and that kind of stuff. I've got plenty of room, so I can go forever. Not forever, but I got lots of room. So I think I can get 5 of them, 5 bins like that along here, all the way out to the end of the barn. Then I can put a bin where you see those totes out, or the bladders out there. I can probably put a bin there. And then on this side, what I'm planning on doing is I am going to come out. Well, so I got the road I got to be able to plow through here. And I'm going to need to plow out there into that area. So then I'll have a bin start like right about here, but about a 1 plow width in from there to there, so that I can have plenty of room to go through for plowing and stuff like that. And so I'll leave space here so I can push snow over there. Then I'll have a bin that'll be like 4 pallets wide right here. And then we're going to leave an alley that I can easily fit through with my truck and trailer. So I'll probably go at least 20 feet, maybe 25 feet between bins. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'll have it so that I can swing the trailer, come around the corner and not, you know, disrupt anything or crash into a bin. Go all the way through, probably have it so that it's 8, 10, 12 pallets long. Go around the other side and then do the same thing. We'll have another row of bins, probably like right about here, that I'll go out, I don't know, 12 pallets that way. We'll go 4 pallets wide, probably maybe 3 or 4 pallets wide. And then we'll do another space here where I can turn in with the trailer. So basically I can access all 4 sides of each bin. That is the plan. These along here, I will be able to get the trailer close enough that I can chuck the wood into the trailer from this end. And then as I clean out the bin that direction, I can take the sides off of the pallets and then back the trailer right in. I can chuck in. That distance there won't be so bad. Plus I will have an elevator by then. I'm doing research on that right now. And I can go all the way where you see that brush pile. I can even go past that. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 8 giant bins on this side easily, very easily. 8, maybe 10, a lot. And they can be all the way from here to those the white pines over there. So I can make them as long as I want. And what I may even do is on this side, make long bins and then have an alley on the back side I can drive down, and then bins along that side. I can go all the way along there. So possibilities are endless, endless. Well, not endless. I got 2 acres plus. I got the big concrete circle up here. So there we go. I'm hot, I'm thirsty. It's time to call it. I'm going home. You guys should go watch some more videos because you got nothing better to do. I'm pretty sure it's time to watch more videos. There's almost 2,200 now waiting for you. That's all I got for today, folks. See you tomorrow morning. Good night, Irene.